This time on Hot Shots.
It's been a rough match for me so far.
Max's World Championship struggles carry over.
Not the way I wanted to start.
But his dream isn't dead yet.
To still be in the hunt, I'm excited.
It's Max Michel's last shot at glory.
I should be completely nervous. I should feel all this pressure and tension. Oh my God, it's all coming down to this one last stage, but I'm not. I just feel like something big is about to happen.
Welcome to the 2014 World Handgun Championship.
It's what Max Michel has been shooting all year for. The World Shoot is here, and with it, his opportunity to be crowned world champion for the first time.
It's something I've always dreamed about, you know, kind of running out there for my country and flying that flag, and when it's all said and done, hearing that national anthem, standing tall as the champ with that gold medal around my neck.
But it won't come easily.
It's been a rough match for me so far, you know, after 4 days of struggling, of constant struggles. You know, you have one good stage, one bad stage. It seemed like I could never get the momentum that I needed. I could never get that push of just consistency.
Fortunately, his support system has just arrived.
Last night, my family came in. I was able to sleep next to my kids and wake up, and my wife came out to the range with me, and it just kind of completely changed my mindset. I'm just completely re-energized, re-motivated, and I'm excited, and I feel like something big is going to happen.
He'll have to make his move quickly. At one point, Max led by more than 50 points, but a disastrous fourth day erased his lead, and now with 24 of 30 stages complete, he finds himself in third place.
At this point, I have 150 points in penalties, and that's pretty much unheard of for me. I just came off of the U.S. National Championship shooting 28 stages with no penalties at all. To still be in the hunt, I'm excited. I'm extremely excited and ready to do battle.
Max will also be forced to battle the elements. The morning chill has dropped the temperature to the low 60s.
I'm from Louisiana, so anything under 60 degrees, I get cold, and I put the gloves on because I just wanted to keep my hands warm. I know some of the guys were picking on me, making fun of me, but I just wanted to stay warm so that way I can make sure I can work the trigger properly.
The first stage is short, but danger lurks everywhere.
There's not a whole lot in it, but again, this is the World Shoot. This is how the stages typically are. 90% of them are small courses of fire with large disaster factors. Just trying to get relaxed, stay calm, and hopefully get up to shoot before that sun comes up. At this point, you know, I just want to get a max day. And what I mean by that is I always say shoot max points. And that's just nothing other than shooting the center of the target as quickly as possible and don't care or even worry about what anyone else is doing.
Human nature might force otherwise. The two shooters ahead of Max in the overall standings are also first on the line. The leader, Australian Brodie McIntosh, struggles, while American Shane Coley does exactly what he set out to do.
Just want to get the first one out of the way this morning. Just wanted to kind of go a little bit slow and make sure I got all my hits. I think I accomplished that here.
Max will need to be mistake-free just to keep pace.
What I'm seeing here is just nothing more than just hit the targets, take my time, because time really doesn't matter here. I just have to do it efficiently.
Are you ready? Stand by!
It wasn't exactly what I wanted on the stage. I wanted to come off the stage clean with no penalties, and I did that. My time was pretty good. I didn't want to have a penalty. So now I'm aiming away from the no-shoot, and I aimed away a bit too much on those back right targets, and I had alpha delta on the right target and alpha delta on the left target. It's irritated because I shot 2 Ds over there, trying not to hit the no-shoot. So now I lost 6 or 7 points again. Not the way I wanted to start.
There's been a shakeup on the leaderboard. Shane Coley now has the lead. Max trails by 8 points with just 5 stages to go.
A little nervous. I mean, it's the last day of a world championship, so if you're not a little nervous, you probably shouldn't be here. So, but I feel good, feel confident. If I can just have a max day, then we'll see what happens.
Hot Shots is presented by Cheaper Than Dirt, America's ultimate shooting sports discounter, and sponsored by Daniel Defense, lighter, stronger, better, and by Mossberg and the 930 JM Pro, the official shotgun of Jerry Mitchell. Hot Shots proudly supports the National Rifle Association. We'll even pay $10 toward your new or renewing membership to the NRA when you sign up through HotShotsTV.net. A haunted house theme greets the shooters at the second stage of the day. There are just 4 stages to go for Max Michel to keep the 2014 World Shoot from becoming a nightmare he'll be forced to live with for the next 3 years.
The haunted house stage is pretty cool. I mean, I'm trying to enjoy this World Shoot while I'm here because it is the first time it's in the U.S. in so many years, and who knows when it'll ever be back. And I'm just trying to enjoy the themes of the stages and whatnot. And it's just a cool stage. It's a running and gunning type course of fire. The targets are close for the most part, and it gives us the opportunity to kind of get on the trigger and get on the gas a little bit.
The leader, Shane Coley, will shoot first. Coley is a rising star in the pistol game. He's a member of the U.S. Army Marksmanship Unit, and not too many years ago was a student of Max's.
Shane's a great shooter. He's someone I've known for a while now. Being a Louisiana boy, he's from Mississippi, and his club actually paid his way into one of my courses. And I knew he had this amazing talent, and I knew he was going to be special someday. And here he is now, standing next to me at the World Championship, and we're going head to head.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Coley doesn't give Max much to work with.
I made it through the stage pretty quick. My points were pretty good. My time was in the pack with everybody else, so I'm really happy with it.
To me, the whole stage is up front. It's just trying to get off of the platform without the pumpkin getting caught into your body or on your hand, and just getting on that swinger as quickly as possible.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Max makes it through cleanly.
Just hate that I had to come back to that target, but I didn't want to leave a miss. I did not want to leave a miss. I called it high right in the target, and the radar already the target said there was only 2 holes there, so I'm glad I stopped and took an extra shot. Cost me probably 3/4 of a second, but I needed it. Unfortunately, I can't keep giving up 3/4 of a second, though. But we'll live. We'll fight another one.
Even with the hiccup, Max gains 4 points on Shane Coley. He moves into sole possession of second place overall and now trails by 4. On the next stage, Max gets encouragement from what would seem to be an unlikely source, Casey Eusebio, one of his fiercest rivals.
He's at his good sighter. Bang, bang. Press, press.
For him to help me as much as he has, it's really special because we kind of share a bond that, you know, I brought him onto the U.S. Army shooting team years ago, and we spent 4 years there together, and we would work out together, we would shoot together, we would travel together, room together, and we became like brothers. We became very, very close. And all week long, I mean, he would pull me on the side and just let me know that he was there for me. He had my back, and he was always giving me guidance on the stages.
The disaster factor is so high on this, just hit those out.
Are you ready? Stand by.
With his friend's guidance, Max wins the stage.
Casey's advice, I took it to heart and it paid off. And he just kept telling me, prep the trigger, squeeze the trigger gently on those small pieces of steel, and don't move on that partial no-shoot target in the middle. And I took his advice, and it worked really well, and I got a stage win here, and I need that. Continue to chip away at that lead.
Bigger than the stage win is the 5 points Max gained on the leader. With 3 stages to go, Max trails Coley by less than a point. The stage is set for a finish for the ages. Max Michel has begun cutting into Shane Coley's lead at the 2014 World Shoot. And with just 3 stages to go, he trails by less than a single point.
I'm not usually the guy behind trying to catch someone, but at this point I am. I'm the guy behind trying to catch someone, and I'm running out of stages. We've only have a few stages left, so I have to make a move.
This is the perfect stage to do it. Its difficulty and the premium for shooting on the move play perfectly to Max's strengths.
Same plan, good grip, good trigger control, and good point. I can already feel the momentum changing actually, so I feel good about it. The momentum's definitely swinging my way, and this is a stage that could put a stamp on it.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by. If you are finished, unload and show clear.
Wasn't a bad run, but I had a really bad grip out of the draw. So as I shot those first 3 targets, I tried to adjust my grip to go to the plate, and when I did, I bumped my safety up, and I thought the gun jammed. The first 3 targets are really close. They're at maybe 5 yards, 6 yards, and they're wide open, so I don't have a problem shooting those with a very, very poor grip. But I know as I transition to go to that low position, I can't shoot those targets quickly and effectively with a poor grip. So I went to adjust my grip as I was transitioning, and I slightly bumped the safety up. I didn't put it up all the way, but it was just enough to not allow me to drop the hammer. So I hit the first target, and then I started, what's going on, what's going on? And so I racked the gun thinking I had a malfunction. And then when I got back up to fire, it worked again, and the rest of the course was perfect. I know it's gonna cost me time. I know it's gonna cost, anytime your hand comes off the gun and comes back on, you're looking at a second to a second and a half. I need these points. I can't give up any points here. I need to gain points.
How many points he loses, if any, will be determined by what the leader does.
Stand by.
Shane steps up and does exactly what he's supposed to do and do exactly what he needs to do, and he just crushes it. I mean, he has an amazing run. He did exactly what I needed to do.
Thank you, sir.
So he captured about 10 or 11 points on me here.
With just 2 stages to shoot, Coley's lead is now 11.
We're kind of having this back and forth battle right now. We only have 2 stages left, and I have to pick up some ground pretty quickly.
Making up the deficit is a daunting enough task, but on the difficult penultimate stage, it's made even tougher because of the inability to prepare.
Any international shooting event that we shoot, you're not allowed to walk the courses of fire ahead of time. In the US, you can come a day early, do your homework, I always call it, and walk the stages and get a plan. But in the World Shoot, you get 3 minutes, and that's a very small box for 16 guys to try to get to lay down and look at the targets. And not having the opportunity to do that, but just one time, I don't feel so prepared on this. I mean, I'm sure everybody else feels the same way, but I just don't feel very prepared at all. It's going to be tough.
Are you ready? Stand by. You're finished. Load and show clear.
I guess it went as well as could be expected. It was a freaking really weird stage. I was shooting multiple shots on one popper, but 11-5 is not a bad run, I don't think.
The leader is up next.
Stand by.
Shane Coley is almost 2 seconds slower than Max, allowing Max to pick up 5 crucial points on the stage. With one stage to shoot, just over 5 points separate Max from his ultimate goal, being crowned world champion.
I've been doing this game since I was 8 years old. I've put in so much time and effort. I've invested my entire life into this. And all I have to do now is just go and step up, win this stage by 7 or 8%, and I can win this thing and take the title home.
It all comes down to this. A lifetime's worth of preparation has led Max Michel to the final stage of the 2014 World Shoot, where he trails fellow American Shane Coley by just over 5 points. Overtaking Coley will take nothing less than the performance of Max's life. The pressure doesn't get any greater, yet it seems to be having the opposite effect on Max.
At this point, I'm just feeling so peaceful. I should be completely nervous. I should feel all this pressure and tension. Oh my God, it's all coming down to this one last stage. Everything I've always worked for and dreamt about my entire life. But I'm not. I'm just completely peaceful. I just feel like something big is about to happen.
The final stage is also one that fits Max's eye.
Overall, the stage looks good. It's a stage I'm comfortable with. There's no penalty targets at all. Just a couple of swinging targets and a couple of small pieces of steel, and that's about it.
Max will shoot first.
If Shane sees me have a miss here, or if I take my time and shoot one into each target, you know, maybe he can just play it safe and he can have an easy win. And I don't want that. He's shooting after me. I want to put the pressure on him, and I want to make sure that he has the opportunity to get a little bit nervous and the opportunity to feel a little bit of pressure.
Last stage, just finish it strong, and as soon as the last shot's fired, 3 more years to get ready for the next one.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Stand by.
His score will ultimately be the best of the match, though it still might not be enough.
I think it was a good score. Luckily, I had one there, just barely clipped the D. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. That'll put the pressure on.
I'm pumped, you know, just the, I don't know what Shane's going to do yet, but I feel good about the run, and I feel like it's going to be enough, but I know the caliber of shooter Shane is and the way he's been shooting this match. I feel like I have the advantage by going first and by having a great run. So we'll see what he does here.
While not perfect, Shane Coley's run is still 5th best in the field of 367 shooters. But when the final numbers are added up, Max has come out on top by less than 2 points. Max Michel is finally a world champion.
It just feels like a dream. It's pretty incredible that, you know, we can be out here for 5 days, run through 30 courses of fire against the best shooters in the world. More than 2,000 points are available, and it comes down to less than 2 points. We've shot more than 500 rounds while we were here this week. And just one of those rounds, if they would have struck a different 1/4 of an inch spot of the target, right or left, for him or I, the results can be completely different. But you can never take this one away from me. I'll always be the IPSC World Champion 2014 right here in my home country of the United States of America. It's going to be something I'm going to be proud of and share with my kids for the rest of my life.